love to SYL Nation.
Hey guys.
Zach says shout out.
Love this channel.
To SYL Nation.
Stay tuned.
I am a FIFA caffeine. Coffee gotta have some cream. Fetch a hazel beef for me while I listen to this king. Still Mikey be the team. Subscribe to SYLabdul Inc. Wiki City magazine. Tell me what's behind the scenes. The other side of the ravine. Is it obscene or is it obscure? I am not sure. The rich is the rich, I'm the poor. That ain't no doubt to my core. We just keep asking for more. They keep supplying, the man is the store. As long as it makes it to shore, I know for sure. They'll just keep on making more. Well, I most treasure that piece. I haven't transformed into corporate Hollywood tour.
Welcome to the SYLabdul podcast. This is the Wednesday edition, Wednesday crew, where we talk the latest in geek culture, film, and entertainment, giving informative and objective analysis. And the topic we have today, one of the topics, man, we're going to need some objectivity and informative analysis. This is release week. Those who are fans of this genre of content, you got a Marvel release tonight. You have DC tomorrow. You have Zack Snyder tomorrow as well. So all bases are pretty much covered. We're going to talk about all these releases coming out in the latest news and film news with that as well. Much love to everybody in the chat. Much love to SYL Nation. We got Jovic, Omari, Music City. What's good? Sickness with SYL Nation West. He has it cornered. Real Talk Productions. What's up? We got some of the early comments from earlier. Fernando and Maria. What is going on? Make sure you smash the like. Make sure you still subscribe. We are covering it all. For better or worse, we about to see. Now, let me first go through my quick commercials here real quick. Join the Patreon, links in the description for ad-free content and exclusive content. You also get basically the ad-free version of this stream over there and some exclusive CBM Geek stuff. Really been having fun doing a lot of reports over there for the patrons. Look at it as like expanded coverage over there. But we also have members over here. Members get early access and exclusive videos. Scoop Center is coming out this Friday. A lot of talk about Spider-Man 4 and things of that nature. We're going to touch on that Friday. Find the appropriate membership level and be here Friday. Scoop Center around the same time. We're going to do that. Directly support the platform with the approved form of payment via Stream Elements link. Pinned in the live comments. We finally got that right. I've been taking a lot of L's with that. We had the wrong link for like a month, so no one was able to contribute to the platform because the link was not right. We got all that fixed now. So if you're on the YouTube side, link is pinned up in the description now and in the comments. If you're watching this on X Twitter, definitely to support this platform via Twitter, make sure you're commenting and even share the video if there's a topic that you like, and tell people about the topics that you like. Super chats for the live crew. Super thanks for the replay crew. I think we got all that in. Right, so let's go ahead and get my folks on the panel here. We got straight from the multiverse. Speed.
Hey,
what is going on with you, man?
Not much. How you guys?
This is it's release week, Speedy. We it's a lot of stuff to watch on TV, and Jules is probably going to not watch any of it. What's going on, Jules?
What's up, everybody? Yeah, I'm probably not going to watch any of it. I haven't seen anything that I actually care about.
So much smoke in the beginning of the show.
That's the Jules that I know. Now, I meant to mention Penguin coming out tomorrow. We got the watch party over here starting, I believe, what time we're starting at? 8:45 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Have your copies ready, your HBO Max or whatever. And we're going to watch Penguins. It should be some cool comic book teases and Easter eggs in there. So looking forward to that, those that are fans of that show. So, interesting, like I said, release week. Few interesting things coming out. We might as well just start with let's just start with off the top rope here. You got Agatha All Along finally dropping the show that I don't know if anyone asked for, though. Okay, let's say this: like the Agatha character in the WandaVision, Jules, did you keep up with WandaVision when that was out? And did you like the
Yeah,
Agatha character?
I really liked WandaVision, and I feel like they really missed the mark by waiting so long to release Agatha. They should have had it ready to go, and like I guess I'll call it their phase 2 of TV shows. Like when Loki 2 came out, they could have done Wanda. That's when it should have released. Now it's probably going to fall on deaf ears.
Yeah. What about you, Speedy? Your
I
hype
feel the
level
same
right
way. My hype level, it's like out of 5. I feel the same way.
Like
This
it
is
all.
probably like a year too late for the show, but you know, stranger things have happened, and who knows? I mean, it is Catherine Hahn, and you know, it's a character that was really fun in WandaVision. So, you know,
I mean,
I'm gonna give it a honest to goodness go ahead and see what
Oh,
happens.
that's fair. That's very fair and non-committal from you, Speedy.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, so on this platform and other platforms, I talked about just how Disney, Marvel, Star Wars been marketing their shows, and we all just went through the Acolyte experience, right? And so it's kind of too soon to have this same approach with the Agatha show. Now, what do I mean? Now, this is the quote. They just had the premiere of Agatha this week, right? And as far as the little purple carpet premiere, I believe, it's going to stream live in a couple hours tonight. This is how they're marketing this show, and this is we gotta have a talk with the marketing people under Disney, because we just went through this with the Acolyte, where that was called the gayest Star Wars ever. And it's like, okay, if that's the angle you want to go with it, do we care about money anymore? Because if we don't care about money, then have at it with comments like this, right? But Aubrey Plaza said on the purple carpet, was asked, is this going to be the gayest Marvel show ever? She says she plans on it, first off. And actually, hold on. I think I have her quote here. Let's have Aubrey Plaza take it away.
Well, I hear, I've seen the first episode, but Agatha is the gayest Marvel project yet. Do you agree?
It better be, because that's what I signed up for. I think it is.
So this is what I want to say with this. With the Acolyte, they made a big deal of it, being representation, LGBTQ and things like that. And at the end of the day, you just need a good story, right? That's, I think, why a lot of us fell off the Acolyte show, was because we gave it 2 or 3 episodes. They had a cool action episode, and then it just was a bad story. I didn't have an issue with the space lesbians and stuff like that. That wasn't the issue with the Acolyte. The problem is these are the same type of comments Acolyte led us with. I'm not expecting a good story, Speedy. That's what I'm saying. If this is what you're leading off with, I'm not expecting a good story.
Like I said, it's a mixed bag of chocolates we're gonna get. We don't know exactly what we're gonna get, but the statement itself, I honestly don't care. I hope it is, and I hope it's great. I hope it's a great story, and we enjoy it. That's really all I care about. I don't care what anything else.
Yeah, it's like my thing. It's like, say, hey, this is gonna be the most action-packed Marvel ever, or well, wait till you see the special effects in this.
Yeah.
We want a gay explosion. It's like, okay.
That's
I mean,
fine.
This sounds like
That's fine, but I hope it's a really great gay explosion story.
But that sounds
that's
like
all
a
we
love
asked
story.
for. And
Yeah. It's like who are we aiming for the show? Like that's my problem. What are we aiming for? Jules, what's your thoughts just with the comment?
I don't even know what that's even supposed to mean. Like, I just want a good story. I want a good show. I don't care that much about DEI or representation, all that crap. Like, just give me a good story. That's all we really want. Like, I'm tired of all this mediocre nonsense that Disney and Marvel have been putting out. And I think everyone is also like, we just want good stories. We want to watch a good show and be entertained.
So Cygnus is saying here, don't even take Aubrey Plaza seriously. And that's kind of what I'm leaning towards, but it's like, she shouldn't be your spokesperson then. Because, again, I'm real big on how things are marketed. And if you feel like you have just a killer story, This is not what you come out and say. This really isn't. And we have people agreeing with Jules. Usually the commenters agree with Jules anytime she says anything. I don't know how that's possible, but I think I'm mostly leaning on this is Aubrey Plaza, just leaning into being Aubrey Plaza. That's probably what this is.
I see that. It could be tongue in cheek. You know, it's just at the end of the day, it's just words. The art's got to stand by itself and
Hollywood
be good.
Needs to go back about,
she was awesome in Legion. So
yeah, she was.
There you go.
Hollywood needs to go back to being about the actual art and not the message, right? Like I don't care about the message. It shouldn't be, you know, hitting someone over the head every 5 minutes with a message. Like it should just come naturally.
Yeah, I agree, definitely. And hey, I'm giving, you know, I had a rough experience with Disney Plus shows lately, right?
I don't even open that app.
And yeah, Secret Invasions. I talked about my scars with Secret Invasions, where you know, Speedy.
We got some battle scars. That was the first
one. I'm a completionist, right? So I got to get through this whole, you know, it's got to pay off at the end, right?
Yeah.
And I was disappointed, right? And then I learned. I took this to Acolyte. I said, I'm gonna give you about half a season, and we see what happened with that. With Agatha, I may just give it tonight. I'm gonna watch the premiere. And then, if I feel any kind of way, I think I'm out. We got
Ben is
Josh
gonna be
here.
so upset with you, bro.
I might have to be right there with Spell. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not going through it. I can't. The Acolyte was too much.
I got an excuse next week because I'm gonna be coming back from vacation. So.
I'm just gonna pre-announce, like, if I'm feeling some kind of way after this first episode, I'm out. I'm out on this watch party stuff. But shout out to Danny. But we got Josh, who has a very fair assessment of shows. I got to give Josh credit. Even if he don't like stuff, he gives a fair assessment. He says, I saw both episodes last night. Enjoyed overall, but I loved WandaVision. I do think people will draw a connection. See, with the actor, like, so Josh has already seen it. I guess does that? I don't know. Does that sway anybody either way? Like Josh seen the episodes and he sees like an Acolyte connection potentially, Jules. I don't know.
I don't know. I also really liked WandaVision. I thought it was really creative. I just hope they keep that creativity with Agatha. It depends how many people actually watch enough of the Acolytes to even remember the witches. I'm probably not putting that connection together.
I mean, I didn't watch this first episode, bro. What Josh is talking about, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. I don't know if I can say this over YouTube. They may like flag the video if I read this comment. It's gonna go to the next one. That just hit me out of nowhere, y'all.
Concerning. That last one was concerning.
That's rough. That's rough right there, bro.
That's okay. It's fine.
Speaking hold it together, man. I'm at a loss of words. Like I'm tuning in for a Marvel show, and this is what they're gonna give me. Oh man, this is rough.
That's what they're all about these days. So
yeah. So on that note, I'm just ready to change the subject now. After that comment by Jack, I'm ready just to change the subject because happier times are ahead. Now, outside of, you know, again, this is release week. We got the Marvel, and then we have the animated Zack Snyder Twilight of the Gods on Netflix, right? Greek Norse mythology type of thing. Definitely not for kids. Have you caught any of these trailers or clips, Speedy, about this show right here?
Twilight of the Gods. I have. I watched the trailer, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm excited for this one, to be honest with you. I think it might be actually pretty interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's Zack Snyder, so it's going to be up to, if the dial's a 10, he's going to take it to like 15.
There's another Netflix animated show, not related, but Greek god related, I guess.
Oh yeah, Blood of Zeus.
Blood of Zeus, yeah.
Love that show.
And that's a pretty interesting show as well. And of course, that's different animation studio. The one I think That's the same animation studio that did Castlevania, the animated Castlevania.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Is that a Powerhouse Animation? I
Yeah,
think?
yeah,
I think
I believe so.
they did the
And they've been killing it. Like, if you watched Terminator Zero on Netflix,
that any good?
yeah, it's pretty good. It's
Well,
pretty interesting. Adds a little spice to the stale Terminator lore, you know.
Mhm. Okay,
And
cool.
in a very Japanese animated way, you
Mhm.
know.
Anime inspired.
Yeah, anime inspired way, but still interesting, you know.
It's a little extreme. Like it takes it like to mature level,
It
basically.
takes it to a mature level and a little bit of a plot explanation that only I guess you could do in the anime, you know, show.
Mhm.
But if you put that to the side, it's done more for Terminator than probably any other last two Terminator movies did. So
Oh, I
Oh wow. Well,
yeah,
that's
So-
that's that's a
definitely
huge,
worth worth a
endorsement there.
try. Maybe might not be your cup of tea because it's animated, because it's very anime in its presentation,
Mhm.
but it's a little cyberpunky too, in a way.
Oh, that sounds
Well,
cool.
Mm.
I gotta check.
Yeah, it's a little cyberpunky.
Oh, that sounds right up
Definitely
my alley.
anime-ish. Adds to the Terminator lore. But anyway, we were talking about Twilight of the Gods. I really like the trailer of Twilight of the Gods, and I still I like Zack Snyder's style. You know, and
Mhm.
that's another acquired taste, I guess, for some people. But you know,
Well,
Let's
it's
just
like
also
with the
reiterate, based on Fernando's message here, Twilight of the Gods
Mhm.
is not based on Greek mythology. This is Norse
okay.
mythology. So this is like Viking.
Norse mythology.
Vor.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like okay. So I'm sorry. I
Norse. So you have
stand corrected. Thank you.
like Thor and Loki, like
Right.
those.
We'll have Thor,
Norse.
Loki, Odin, all
I
those.
probably said Greek. I apologize, chat.
Yeah.
I guess
Norse.
I apologize as well.
we were talking about Blood of Zeus, but no, I mean it's a good segue just
Oh,
because
okay.
it's all
So it's
mythology,
Norse fault.
right? So
And it's all the anime stuff that Netflix is dropping. They're really doubling down on the anime stuff.
yeah, why not? It's cheaper to
Yeah.
produce, and
Mhm.
makes people watch it.
Yeah.
Good money.
Yeah, I'm definitely, like I said, I'm checking this out. I wish that Netflix their release pattern, like they did Rebel Moon Part 1 last December. They released it at prime time, right? It was a good time to watch. You can have watch parties and stuff like that. And then Part 2, I believe that was 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I'm a Snyder bro, so I stayed up and watched it, 3 a.m. and then the director's cuts, they dropped them both 3 a.m. And I just wish they would do more like primetime releases for some of these these things, and you can kind of engage with it better. Twilight of the Gods comes out 3 a.m. as well.
They have a different I guess science to the way they just do their business,
I'm sure they have all kinds of algorithms and data
to
back all that up. They don't really put a lot of their data out there, so
no, they don't.
We wouldn't know.
That's true.
Yeah, so definitely I'm going to be up tonight. I'll probably take a nap and then get up and then watch it. Watch these. I think it's just the first episode tonight for this. And like I say, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be this Zack Snyder Unchained, insane. The stuff we've been seeing with this looks crazy, like in a good way. Josh said Josh just gets press passes for everything. He saw the first 2 episodes. He says, y'all are not ready. Not Disney Thor Loki. Exactly. I think Thor is like a bad guy, actually. I think like technically in this. So that's interesting. I says actually accurate to Norse mythology and adult. Yeah. So that's pretty what we expect, Jules, right?
Yeah, Norse mythology is pretty crazy. As they all really are. With the Greek mythologies, the Greek mythos are really watered down, right? Because it's more palatable to people. But Norse mythology never got that type of watered downness, right? So he has that ability to go crazy with it and be very accurate to the lore.
Mm-hmm. Now Josh is saying this. Let's see. Director's cut Rebel Moon compared to this animated show is tame. The director's cut of Rebel Moon, because Rebel Moon, if we remember how the director's cut starts off, definitely not tame. But comparing it to this, Josh is saying that is tame. That's kind of we're not ready.
I mean, we saw the trailers. The trailers were almost rated X.
Them sexy time scenes were a little too long.
I don't know. Zach had a thing for those apparently, but
we had that warning, like it was basically not safe for work. That's what it said on the clip. So but yeah, I'm gonna check that out definitely on this platform. I'll be doing breakdown of some of the episodes as well, and we're gonna dive into it, man. That's gonna be pretty cool when that comes out. Let's see. Josh says Josh is he's on site. You know, he's our in the field reporter right now. Josh says Rebel Moon Director's Cut was tame compared to this animated sex scenes. What? What is going on? This is more heavy metal than Rebel Moon. Then.
I mean, I just kind of wish the art style was a little bit different. I'm really not a fan of this pointy abstract thing. People use it way too often. That's probably the only thing that's keeping me from really being excited.
You probably gotta see it more emotion, Julie. It's just what I'm guessing.
They all have, like a lot of cartoons have, like American cartoons especially have the same exact look. Like I wish they would have went more in the anime style. Like Blood of Zeus is amazing. Even what's that show? Invincible has a pretty good art style without being, you know, too Japanese inspired. Like I wish they would have went somewhere more of that direction.
Yeah. And like I said, I wish they did like a primetime release on this because I'll probably still do a watch party with. I'll probably still do a watch party. It looks a little
Samurai Jackish in its.
Yes, exactly. I hated that art. I hate that art style, especially when they attributed it to the new seasons of Dexter's Laboratory way back in the day. Just completely destroyed the show.
We'll probably put something together for Friday. That's probably what we'll do. We'll probably do a watch party on this eventually, though.
Hey.
Let's see. Can't wait for that. Yeah, I was thinking 300 vibes. As soon as we even saw a first glimpse of this, I was like, okay. Zach with like ancient people with weapons. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Yeah.
300 changed like Hollywood for a while. A lot of people were very inspired by 300. So it'd be interesting to see if he does if the same thing happens with his first animated venture. Well, kind of his first animated venture.
Right. A lot of people are fan of the owls. They'll fight you over there. That was
CGI, not really cartoon.
Yeah.
And I don't consider it cartoon.
Like Sickness, we'll just agree with Jules, right? See, no one was saying that to Jules.
Jules, they're gonna fight you, Jules. Okay.
No, I'm just saying, it's like all of a sudden everyone's like, "Oh yeah, this animation dope." Then as soon as Jules like, "I don't know," all of a sudden y'all like, "I don't know." I'm just saying, I'm seeing the trend.
I'll just say what people feel, but don't really.
Not liking this influence she's having.
Change the name, call it Jules Wednesday.
Everybody's on board, and all of a sudden, I don't know. Jules said that's all good, but I'm thinking Friday. We definitely got to get some kind of watch party with this. So more details to come with that. Now, with this being release week again, you got the Marvel, you got the Zack Snyder, and then you got tomorrow the Penguin series is debuting. And what I thought was pretty cool with that, you had the premiere. They had their little red carpet premiere of the Penguin series, and co-head of DC Studios, James Gunn, came out representing.
Yeah, he showed up. He showed up and showed out.
He's out there. James Gunn looking clean, like he. It was a lot of comments on social media, like it's like he wrote and directed this whole thing.
Did he do the Vince McMahon walk down the red carpet there?
I mean,
or purple carpet, whatever they got.
This dude conceptualized everything and wrote it and screened it, and so I'm like, man, can Matt Reeves get a Bruce Wayne entrance? I don't know. James Gunn did though, so that is what it is. But all jokes aside, the Penguin. When I saw Matt Reeves' Batman, I've said this when it was first released that I wasn't a fan of Batman, like the literal Batman in it, Pattinson, right? Wasn't a fan of him, but some of the bright spots in the film included Colin Farrell's Penguin, right? So I thought that was really cool. That they're doing a series, right, Speedy? So I've been looking forward to this, and the word of mouth is sounding pretty good. People that have seen it, maybe Josh seen this too. This dude sees everything early.
He's everything.
But he's gonna come out and say, hey. But I've been looking forward to this. It's coming out. We're doing that watch party, like I mentioned, tomorrow on this channel. And what's your hype level with this? The Penguin series.
I'm a little more excited about this. I remember I shared with you how IGN feels about it. But other than that, everybody seems really excited about it. The reviews seem pretty positive. I think it's going to be very interesting, and I'm here for it. I'll at least give it a shot. Just like I'm giving Agatha a shot, I'm definitely going to give Penguin a shot.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna give Penguin more of a shot than Agatha, but The acting is supposed to be like grade A. Word is they're trying to go for Emmys. Like they're trying to really, do like you got this comment here. Sopranos, Boardwalk Empire, like they're really going there with it. Plus,
no, I see it.
It's
in the trailer.
Gotham.
Yeah.
In the trailer. And I gotta say, like, I've said a lot of stuff about Reeves and again his creative choices with Batman and Alfred and Riddler and things like that. But this world that he created, this Gotham that he created, I'm actually on board with this epic crime saga world. Speedy, like I'm not minding this, man.
I just need Batman to solve some crimes faster. That's all. I need him to work his brain to work a little faster, please.
We got Josh said he didn't see Penguin early, so okay, 2 for 3. Josh says went to the Iceberg Lounge at San Diego Comic-Con. I was out there too, and that's when a building next to the Iceberg Lounge caught on fire. Right, it said Josh was out there at that same time too. I said it was a cool experience. So there will be drug drops, Easter eggs, scarecrow Easter egg. So, and I'm gonna talk about this more. I'm gonna do a separate video, but there's potentially this is just potential. This just treats as a speculation, but think of it, this is the real world Gotham that Reeves is doing, but it may be some connection with Clayface, like a real world version of it. And he's already been talking about Court of Owls, so you may have a little connection in the background for this. I'll say bring it all on.
We get a Clayface similar to the one that we got in the recent animated show.
Yeah, the Cape Crusader.
Yeah, Cape Crusader.
I would take that.
I'm cool with that. Yeah,
I would take that.
I like
he's
that.
just someone to just kind of change his face, because I know a lot of us, and I'm a victim of this. I didn't know much about Clayface until I saw the Batman animated series. Right.
I see.
I remember I didn't grow up reading Clayface.
Right.
So you see that first look in the animated series, that's Clayface to you, like forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he didn't start off that way in the comics, though. So
no, I get it.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see with that. And with Jules, I want to get Jules' comments with this. That at the premiere of Penguin, you had James Gunn, Jules, stepping out like he's Bruce Wayne.
James Gunn is
co-CEO of DC Studios.
He's just a big old ham. He loves the attention. You can't expect that.
Hey,
it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
If anybody
does. My thing, hey, he's co-head of DC Studios, so he should be promoting this, right? I don't have a problem with promoting it, but doing a little bit too much right there, I think. I never said I wasn't involved with the Penguin. Well, he did give notes. That's confirmed. He did give notes about the Penguin. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But this Penguin show, again, opens tomorrow. Watch party tomorrow. Speaks some grade A acting. I'm really looking forward to this, man. I can't say that enough with the Penguin.
Well, Colin Farrell got sick and tired of wearing that suit every day, so we'll see if we get a season 2.
Oh, I'm glad you made a great segue by Jules. This is why we're such a team. And Colin Farrell actually he kind of clarified that comment, actually, Jules. So let's hear from Colin Farrell himself here.
They're coming back to do more of a series. I know that you're coming back for the second film, but would you consider that?
Yeah, I mean, it was only ever designed as an 8-part limited, but yeah, I mean, I'd be open to anything for sure. I had a great time doing it. I mean, by the end of it, I was, as I said in an interview recently, I was ready to walk away from it by the end. There was no complaints in work. It was just anyone who'd listen to any friend. I was like, I'm just sick of being under this thing. But it was an extraordinary character, is an extraordinary character. It's why it's survived 80 or 90 years of various incarnations, and Burgess Meredith and Robin Lord Taylor and Danny DeVito, and now I get to walk in their shoes, which is a great honor. But for sure, I'd be open to it, yeah.
All right, so just to clarify, he doesn't mind coming back, but I guess he got tired of just all the work it took for the series, Jules, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he probably spent more hours in that suit filming the series than he did in the movie, obviously, because he's the main character of this thing. And also, Colin Farrell is known to be a foul-mouthed actor, right? So he's going to throw F-bombs and sound angry all the time. So you really can't take it at,
Got a potty mouth?
Exactly.
That's what we go for. Mars says he shouted out Robin Lord Taylor. He was great in Gotham the first couple seasons, because that Gotham show they kind of jumped their shark after a couple seasons, unfortunately. But to have a Gotham show without Batman, they pulled it off for like a year or two, I think. in my opinion. But, with that, so we'll see. Penguin again tomorrow, as I mentioned earlier. There's if people missed it earlier, watch party tomorrow on this channel. Starting 8:45 Eastern Standard Time. Jump in here, have your copy ready. We're gonna watch Penguin. Hopefully, there's some cool Easter eggs and stuff like that we'll talk about tomorrow night. Let's see. We kind of fly through the topics today. Let's get to the last one I had planned, and we'll see if there's any questions after this. Because I know all y'all excited to get to that Agatha premiere. I see. We're just firing. We're just firing away. Get to the Agatha. And after what Josh said, man, Josh is making me not want to watch the show. But we got Joker, Joker 2. So it's a new little trailer out. Actually, I have like a clip of it. I can't play obviously the whole thing because Warner Brothers hates me.
Well, guess what?
That's life. Some people get living on a dream.
You are known than any of those people that underestimated me. Also, don't do this to yourself. It isn't you.
A monster. Depraved acts led to riots all over the country.
All right, so a lot of stunning imagery there, Speedy. How's your hype level going to a Joker coming out October 4th, so a couple weeks away from it?
I don't know. I'm not gonna see it in the movie theater, guys. I don't know. Maybe if I'm really, really like, okay, well, I feel like going to the movies today. What can I see? I guess Joker's in the movie theater. Joker 2. Let me go see it, I guess. But if I have other options, like. Honestly, I might go see that Transformers movie before I see Joker.
I heard some good things about the Transformers. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not disinterested in it. I think it's interesting, but I don't know.
You just sound disinterested. Okay. Jules, what about you with the Joker 2?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this a few weeks ago. I don't like how they completely twisted Harley Quinn's character. I feel like they took away, a lot of what makes her interesting. By just making her another wacko at the asylum. That being said, though, I did really enjoy the first Joker. It's really hard for me to get into a movie theater, but I might go see this one just because the first one you really had to see it in theater to really get the whole experience of it. So I'm assuming this one's probably the same.
Yeah, we got a few in the comments getting their tickets. I'm definitely checking this out. I really like the first one as far as performance of Joaquin Phoenix. I think we're getting more of the same with that. Now, the current tracking, as we get closer to the film, is saying it's going to get around 70 million opening for domestic. The first one got near 100 million. So, is there, are people getting losing interest like Speedy? That's what it's kind of sounding like.
This movie is starting off where the last movie really got really interesting. That was the best part. Oh shit, let's see. He's finally the Joker. What's he gonna do next? And the movie ends. So I'm surprised where people aren't interested.
Yeah, adding the Lady Gaga effect, I think that was gonna, give this a little boost.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna give it a boost.
Right, it's a musical.
Oh, definitely.
I keep forgetting the whole musical.
The Lady Gaga fans are coming out. I mean,
yeah.
Tell anybody.
The musical might hurt it. I forgot about that. I just remembered. Now I'm upset.
Well, it's not a full-blown musical. According to the director, let's see, Maria said making the musical was a mistake. Yeah, it's not a full-blown music. Again, this is what they're saying, that it's going to be musical moments like the first one. If you remember the first film, after the subway scene, he shoots those guys and then he kind of dances, he pop locks for a couple seconds.
He was definitely not pop locking.
Yeah. He was pop locking. He was all in there. He was all in there with that. So this time it's gonna be more of,
Well, didn't they come out saying they had 8 or some insane number of original music in the movie? I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, there's some conflicting reports. I'm just gonna lean with the director saying, it's not as much as you think. So maybe instead of 18, there's 14 musical moments.
Yeah, that's way too much. Like they should have season 3.
14.
Now, Maria saying Lady Gaga doesn't have a good box office record, man.
Well, she's no Margot Robbie.
No.
I mean, Lady Gaga, I mean, it's like putting Taylor Swift in the film, right? I mean, at this point, is that what we're saying? Like her fans would just show up?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's that bad. She's
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Now that I think about it, yeah, everybody didn't show up for Cats. Maybe this isn't a good method, putting a music star in these films.
I mean, they were going for a musical, so they need someone that can sing. Lady Gaga does have that crazy look, so
yeah,
makes sense.
And
You have to see how
that
it
was her
looks.
singing that. That was her singing that rendition of "That's Live" in the clip I played. So she's blaring away. I'm looking forward to the experience. Overall, Josh says more hype for Venom 3. That's coming out
That's just insane to
end of
say.
October?
Venom is horrible.
I don't know. A lot of people are and in the community seems to get a little hype about the possibilities of Venom 3. There you go.
Yeah,
I love Tom Hardy, just as much as the next person, but those Venom movies, like, ugh.
You not feeling Venom?
No, they're campy as hell.
I like the first one. I wasn't a fan of the first one, and
Second one better.
people
with
swear by
Carnage.
that one.
I didn't. I
like the Woody Harrelson Carnage, but I'm like of the minority with that.
I liked it. I just didn't like the ending, and I thought they really did something really lame with his character. That was it.
The whole like franchise is lame. Just looks lame.
Finally, someone didn't agree with Jules. I was just waiting. I felt better now. I was like, man, she ain't gonna just say give her a take, and everybody gonna agree with it. No, but interesting. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the film. We'll see what happens. Of course, when it officially drops, we'll be watching the numbers for that as well. Now, like I said, we kind of flew through our topics. Like I said, I think people are ready for Agatha, man.
Slacking today, still.
People ready for Agatha, man. Well, no, you just swayed everyone so quick, Jules. There was no conversation.
I am one with the people.
Yeah, Jules is like, oh, let me just kind of get my thoughts, and everyone's like, okay, that was it. That was it in the conversation.
I agree with Omari. How does Craven get an R rating before Venom with Carnage? Like that's the thing. Like Venom should be.
That's wild.
Yeah, Venom should be darker. It's just campy and really lighthearted. It's geared towards children. That's why I don't like it. It's not my thing.
Have you
I don't
seen
have kids. I'm not going to movies for kids.
Have you seen some of the leaks or rumors for it, or nah?
For what?
Or Venom 3?
I don't know. Well, which one? What part are you talking about?
It will be
the Peter Parker stuff.
There's the Peter Parker child thing that they seem to want to try and get in.
I don't think they're
there's
leaning to that one.
the king of the symbiotes that they're going to.
Yeah, well, no, he's definitely in it. Yeah, the trailer.
Yeah.
Noel. I think some of the rooms are saying that he's going to show up again.
Yeah, Norman Reedus.
Yeah,
Reedus
he's playing Noel.
Him.
So yeah, the guy of the symbiotes. He's in the film, and some people are saying now that he's going to show up in another project.
They're saying that they're gonna. That he might be the antagonist of Spider-Man 4.
So that's what I don't believe.
No, not Venom, but the king of the symbiotes.
No, yeah, I don't believe that one. Now, okay, so a couple years ago, Mikey Sutton had a report about Noel that he was going to be in a project. They were preparing it, and that's already confirmed. So Mikey was right about that one. And then he said that Noel will show up in a Secret Wars type thing. So if Spider-Man 4, if they're changing the story for it to connect to Secret Wars, then yeah, I can see Noel showing up there or in a separate project. But yeah, so it's possible. I'll just say it's possible that he'll show up again for sure. Noel's a huge character for the symbiotes. Again, God of the symbiotes. He, basically created all the symbiotes, and then in a sense, they kind of all turned on him. And so that's why he's hunting, Venom symbiote. So we'll see. We'll see with that. So you can't be one and done with Noel. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be. What was Josh was saying about Agatha? I'll tell you, he's talked me out of the show like real quick. It's very adult and dark, which impressed me. I mean, yeah, and that's cool. But Agatha's Peach. I wasn't signing up for that, man. I wasn't signed up.
Either.
I wasn't signed up for that one, man. Bruh. What drama is going on with Across the Spider-Verse? And yeah, this is a good time in the chat. Any last minute comments or questions? Jules totally just blew through our topics today, so we just need to,
Living on me.
I gotta play somebody here. And so definitely throw it in the chat. And Agatha premieres what is
Today?
that? Yes, today. What time is it? Like in 2 hours? 1 hour?
Give or
2
take.
hours.
Yeah. 2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah. So Fernando says here, what drama is going on with Across the Spider-Verse? It's really not a drama. People saw a report by Jeff Schneider. He's a scooper reporter. He's he's hit or miss. He's hit some stuff. He's hit some major stuff, and he's whiffed. Just like anyone.
Was it debunked all the drama stuff, that delays and all that?
Yeah, he put out a story saying, "Hey, Across the Spider-Verse, which is part 2 of the Beyond the Spider-Verse animated, he says delayed to 2027." The internet went nuts. Like, what? Like, he's like, basically, they're scrapping everything and starting over, and that ticked off a lot of people. Then one of the creators, a part of Across the Spider-Verse, said, BS, and that kind of killed that story. I'm expecting it next year. I'll just say that. I'm expecting Across the Spider-Verse next year. I think they'll get it together. So we'll see. We'll see about that. And yeah, Agatha, that's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time it comes out. Okay. Gotcha. Coming up with this platform as we wind down the weekly with Retro. We got a new episode. I'm actually going to record that. I may watch half of Agatha and then leave the watch party and then go work on the show with Retro tonight. We're going to record it. It'll be out tomorrow on the platform.
Come on, Syl. Gotta go through the whole thing. We need a color commentary after the whole project.
I have a reason. Like I really am going to be busy. So that came at the right time. I just got the message. So we'll watch some of Agatha, and then I'll probably dip out as soon as I see anything about Peaches come up. Then that's like I'm out, bro. Just what's the panel think? Over under 50% that Wanda whereabouts are mentioned in Agatha tonight. I'll say under. What y'all think?
I don't even know. I kind of don't care, honestly.
That's a zero. That's a zero budget.
I mean, no, this is a real question. Like how? I mean, it might. I don't know. It could go either way. I mean, they'll probably mention Wanda the first episode, most likely because it's Marvel, or they might wait till the finale and tie something in to get you interested in her next appearance. I don't know.
I think it's under.
I would say under because, like, and I think what he's asking, like, at the end of Multiverse of Madness, she, looked like she just went into a puff of smoke or something. But but I think they're going to address that. I mean, she's coming back. I'm sure the Vision series will touch on it or something else. So, yeah. So we'll see.
People are saying over.
No. I'd say it's under. I don't think they're going to say like, well, and what I'm saying is like, are they going to mention Wanda? Yeah, they're going to mention Wanda in the show.
Yeah.
But are they going to fill in like, okay, what happened to her after Multiverse of Madness? No, I don't think they're going to.
No, they definitely won't. But they might mention something like, oh, where is she? I don't know. She's somewhere.
Maybe it's possible.
That's probably what they'll say.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'll say under. Yeah. It says here, then Jeff went on a Twitter tirade. Yeah, because he got debunked. And hey, I'm just saying, like, not that I really got debunked before. I think, and James Gunn attacked me one time about my Blue Beetle story, and that just made me money, on Twitter. So I appreciate James for that. But I think.
But for the record, were you correct?
I don't know. Honestly, because it was before Gunn was hired. My report. And Gunn tried to debunk it because basically it was supposed to be a Batman voice cameo at the end of the Blue Beetle film. According to a source that I know that saw a screening, and the source was saying he thought it sounded like Ben Affleck. So me as a attention-grabbing grifter, I said, Ben Affleck cameo was in Blue Beetle. And James Gunn removed it, and Gunn got mad at me. James Gunn, he personally jumped in my thread and was like, "Hey, I just called the producers," and it was actually an epic day. That was a fun back and forth with James Gunn that day. But it was before. Long story short, it was before James Gunn got hired. They decided to pivot away from any
Before
Batman
James Gunn
connection.
started handing out his notes.
Before the notes. So I would say, that wasn't Gunn's fault that time. But I hurt his feelings because I blamed it all on him. So, that's it. But like with Jeff Schneider, his thing, he's saying, it's not coming up to 2027. And then one of the producers was like, "You're wrong," like publicly, you're wrong. And so that, that kind of kills the buzz.
Publicity. The Spider-Verse movies are like the Hollywood darling right now. Like, why would anyone want anything negative to be said about it? Especially if you're working.
Yeah. And it's like everyone loves that project. Majority, loves the Miles Morales animated. And you don't want no bad pub with that. So yeah, that's just how it goes. Let's see, we're catching up with the chat before we slide out because, like I said, it's Agatha night.
Yeah,
it's a lot of buzz in the chat. Weird buzz.
I saw the Christopher Reeve documentary.
Oh, you saw that? Oh,
what was it?
Lay it on us, man.
I can't tell anybody because I'm in a
Well, just tell us. Do you like it?
Announce that.
What grade do you give it?
I can tell you with facial expressions what I thought about it. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
The same face you always make. All right. Well, he's under NDA, so we can't let him, So
I'm looking closer to the movie release. Fortunately,
let's see. It's in theaters, select theaters. Let me see.
Yeah, for like 2 days. Like, when is it coming out on stream? Where can I watch this? I'm assuming on Max somewhere.
It'll be on Max.
It has the DC Studios logo. Maybe it's the first DC
Max.
Studios official movie with the new logo.
Well, yeah, they attached that's the first film they put their symbol on for sure. I thought I had it.
To ride the nostalgia train for their Superman movie, so that makes sense.
Yeah, let's see. There you go. There go, Jules. I'm trying. There we go. Christopher Reeve, Superman. We have an opening. Superman. Saturday the 21st, in my area at least.
Okay, it's getting close.
And then I think it's the second one though. Let me see.
There's 2 days.
Like 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2 days.
It's this weekend.
I want to know when it's coming out on streaming so I can actually watch it.
Hold on here.
So you can wait a year to watch it, right?
It shouldn't be that long. If it's a limited release in theaters, like, come on.
No, it's going to come out probably by the end of this year on streaming. But I'm saying you, Jules, you're going to wait a year to watch it.
I'm busy. Okay.
Exactly.
The 21st.
21st and 25th. I see a 25th show on Wednesday. I'll probably end up catching that on Wednesday, actually.
There you go.
I want to see it for sure.
21st. So
then I'll give my impressions on that. They haven't announced a streaming date yet, Jules, but I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
Since it's only doing 2 days.
Knowing them, they'll probably put it out right before the new Superman movie comes out just to hype it up.
I mean, it's Superman. Like, I don't. How's that a negative thing? It's Superman.
I don't wait that long. Wait like a whole year.
No, I don't think it'll take that long. Yeah. Maria says here, what do you think of the 10 rings we're signaling at the end of Shang-Chi? I think that's part of that old, like Jules, you were saying, they were just coming up with all these ideas, like, oh, we're doing a 10 ring show and we're doing all this. And I don't think they had any foresight on what they were going to do. Shang-Chi sequel may happen still, but it may not happen to after sequel
right now.
Well, yeah, it's going to be after sequel. Like, they can't do, if you're doing Avengers Doomsday RDJ right now, you got to push these other projects out of the way. We don't have time for all this stuff. We want
to get to the good stuff. Like all these little one-offs, they're fine, but we want to get to the meat and potatoes.
Exactly. So Shang-Chi didn't mind. I don't mind the film. That's a film I could put on like a random afternoon.
A nice COVID watch. In my pandemic.
Nice COVID watch. But like the sequel, like do I really need that sequel story right now? No, I really don't. You can wait. You can wait a couple of years.
I don't even think it would come out right now.
But the 10 ring organization, that's supposed to be like a thing but they don't know. They didn't know what they were going to do with it when they announced it. So, let's see. Let's jump down here before we close. Do you think movie trailers are giving away too much and are spoiling movies these days? What do you think, Jules?
Well, that's been a problem for years now, right? People have been complaining about that for a long time.
I mean, since Doomsday, you remember when when BVS they had a good thing going with the False Gods trailer, all the TV spots, and it's like, oh, just show everything in that last trailer.
Like I think,
Doomsday.
like
It's like, why? You
like
didn't
the
need
end,
Doomsday.
like the Flash trailer was pretty much the movie in 60
Oh my
seconds.
goodness.
Well, they needed all the
Yeah,
publicity they could
and
possibly
well, Black Adam too. I think Black
Oh,
Adam
yeah,
was pretty
Black
much the
Adam.
movie
Yep.
in the trailer.
With Black Adam, they should have just put Cavill in the trailer. They would have sold more tickets if they did
Oh
that.
yeah. Even if it
Just
was
show
really there
the-
for 3 seconds, just show it. People
Yeah.
would have seen it.
Yeah, the marketing mistakes of Warner Brothers. I could, yeah, I spent a whole year talking about that.
I feel like
So-
superhero films are probably like the main culprit with that whole trailer showing too much stuff. I feel like other movies are trying to do a little bit better. Like for the Joker, we saw some, but we haven't seen everything. Like I don't really know what to expect still.
Yeah, I think with the Joker, they're trying to still, it's got to be some what they call that unreliable narrator thing going on with the Joker film. So they're kind of still because his fake girlfriend in part 1 is supposed to be, and I guess it's not really a spoiler. Zazie Beetz, she shows up in Joker 2, but it's just kind of it's a continuation of that first story. It's not Joker crime lord, that's not what this Joker is. So, that is what it is. Are we getting denied proper live action Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze?
Yes.
Batman's always in real world.
Yes.
With Reeves, if he does a Mr. Freeze, it would definitely not be your animated Mr. Freeze, that you know of from the animated show. Just like Clayface we talked about as well. Now Gunn's going to lean more towards the fantastical side of the Bat world. He's doing a Bat family film, with the Brave and the Bold thing. So you're going to have a Poison Ivy. I can guarantee that in the DCU. You're going to have a comic book accurate Poison Ivy. I'm not sure if he's going to use Mr. Freeze yet, but you might as well. So, yeah, for some people that may be an issue that if you want the more comic accurate stuff, James Gunn actually wants to do that stuff. Reeves is going to do his own.
Yeah, but how long is the reverse going to last? A. B. Are they going to be able to use the same characters in both 2 different universes at the same time? Highly doubt that. So,
same time, defining same time, like with like in the let me see,
like you're not going to have
the Joker 2
in let's say in Reeves Batman 2, right?
No,
and
Reeves is not using Poison Ivy.
No, I'm just saying hypothetically. And then let's say 2 years later, Brave and the Bold comes out. There's like a 2-year gap between movies, or maybe a 1.5-year gap, whatever. You're not going to see Poison Ivy again in a more fantastical element with the Gunverse, right? Like, you're not going to have 2 universes going on at the same time using the same characters and 2 completely different iterations.
Well, because with Reeves, like you said, it's an endpoint to the Reeves. Like they're supposed to do a trilogy and then probably another spinoff series or 2. They both will have like a Joker in it. You know what I mean? So it'll be just a different take though.
I don't know what I mean? What do you think? Being kind of quiet.
I just want good stuff. You know what I mean? I don't care what they do. I just want some good stories, You know what I mean?
I'm with you. I'm tired.
Yeah.
So you're saying not watch Agatha? Is that what you're saying? No, it's fine.
Hoping it's great. I'm hoping it's awesome.
As we close this out, as I mentioned, weekly or retro. So I may get a little busy tonight. Probably watch some of the Agatha. Then I got a jet. But
I know you are.
More videos about that, and then Penguin Watch Party tomorrow. So looking forward to that. Speedy, what's coming up with you?
Watch out for my review for the Christopher Reeve documentary. And that's it. I'll be off. We'll be back with another show Monday on the channel. By all means, give me a subscribe over there, Speedy's Multiverse YouTube channel. Or if you just like the audio version of our podcast, the Geek Culture Congress podcast, you can find it pretty much everywhere.
And definitely follow Jules on Twitter for her live reaction to Agatha tonight. This is going to be a good follow to see what she thinks of the show.
Yeah, I like WandaVision, so I'm hoping I enjoy this too.
Yeah, we'll see. Neo7 slides in with the super chat, says, "What if the Reeves verse continues to succeed, but Gunverse fails? Will WBD move on with Reeves films?" The thing with Reeves, according to the world he's building, he's made it so you really can't
expand it.
Yeah, you can't really latch in. Now, if he decides, okay, with the second film that he's taken 2 years to write, if he decides that, hey, I'm gonna leave it out here where part 3 isn't the end of the story, I mean, there's an angle. But to answer the question, James Gunn, he supposedly likes what Reeves is doing. He likes that it's going to be so grounded because, again, Gunn wants to do the wild and crazy stuff, the more animated approach to Batman concurrently, you know what I mean, at the same time. So, but just hypothetically, let's say if Superman fails, right? And I think we all can agree, I think Reeves is going to make his money. He made $700 million first Batman film. He's going to make probably the same with the second one. Yeah, that would be a conversation, right? In 2026, was it 2026? If Superman ain't hitting, Supergirl ain't hitting, but Reeves is like, killing the box office.
Yeah,
that could probably be the next time for a pivot.
Didn't you also say that WB is pretty sure that they are not going to allow the Gunverse to fail, right? Like they have a foolproof whole thing, like even if they don't, like they don't make a lot of money, they're gonna propaganda it to make it seem like they made so much money.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna answer in just a second. Then first of all, Amari's comment is crazy, but I can't even click on that. But
probably though, just to answer his question, probably.
If they market it like that, like it's over for the Gunverse. I'll say, like you were saying, Jules, they are putting everything possible into the Superman film. Like I said this like a few months ago, and people like got their feelings hurt when I said this, that Warner Brothers is gonna make sure Superman's gonna look successful. Like,
right.
If it makes $500 million, they're gonna throw a parade. They're gonna go crazy for that. They're gonna move money around so it doesn't look like they spent as much. They're spending close to $300 million on the film.
That's insane.
That is true. That they're putting everything into this film.
$500 million is really not that much of a profit on a $300 million shoot.
No, it's not at all. But if you report, okay, I was spending $300 million, but also I use some of it towards Peacemaker series, and you kind of creative accounting.
That's called cooking the books.
Yeah,
and that's Hollywood. That's Hollywood.
That's Hollywood. That's the way they do it.
All I'm saying,
Joseph, you don't think that's the way they don't do it? That's
no, I get it, but I'm just like, no, that's not.
It's not do that, right?
Like if it's towards Superman, it's for Superman. You don't say, oh, it's $300 million, but then I just took $50 million towards Peacemaker. Like, no, like what's the real?
I agree. It's not fair, right? But I say this because they're still caught up on this film's going to flop and it's going to do that, and it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. We got to wait till it comes out. I don't know.
They say like they made sure it's
they're going to take every measure to make it look like a success. I mean, just take. I mean, I'm just. There's nothing else I can say with that. Like,
can't afford it to not look like a success.
Yeah, they're going to. Yeah, they're putting the money they're putting in for the Green Lantern, and they're going to CGI a hot girl's wings, so they're putting money with that, and they're doing all kinds of stuff with that, man.
So you should have brought up the whole Comcast rumor.
I guess I might as well. If we got a few minutes, I guess.
Sure, why the heck not?
I guess I'll address it, but it's kind of talk about wacky. But Neil7 says, which film have a bigger budget, Cap 4 or Superman? I'll say Cap 4 because they spent twice on the film. They made a complete film for close to $200 million.
Got it right.
Then they went back, brought in Harrison Ford, and Giancarlo Esposito, and they did like an entirely different film. Over $400 million they spent for Captain America 4. They already know they're not going to make money from this, so this is just a huge commercial for Marvel. I actually think I think I'm going to enjoy it now, though. But they're not making nothing off of that film at all.
That's crazy. That's wild to me. That's just we all knew that answer, but it's still
crazy.
That movie was a bad decision from the jump. Honestly, like no one wanted to see that. Now they're banking on Red Hulk, so people could actually come see it.
Yeah, they because in the reshooting, they did more Red Hulk. So again, more money. Towards the visuals and things like that. And
so Harrison Ford, I know he didn't come cheap.
Yeah, so they're like, okay, we already had a loss, but let's just make Marvel look good, right? And then you got Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. I don't know, it's a risk, I think, but we'll see if it pays off. All they gotta do is win the headlines. Do the fans like Captain America 4? Then they win. Just win the headlines.
Yep,
that's about it. So
that's the world we live in.
Don't make money.
Money?
Nah, James Gunn make Superman great again. He thinks he did. But yeah, he think he has a quintessential Superman film. I reported on this before he started shooting the film that this is definitely for Superman purists. He wants Superman fans to like cry when they see this film. Like he was
purist or purist of the Reeves.
Is that a quote unquote or that's
a comic? That's a quote from my source.
Okay.
But
okay.
Yeah, the purist of the Superman character, comic character, or probably Christopher Reeve. That's probably what he's talking about.
Really
Christopher Reeve.
Here.
But yeah, he wants those purists. So that's definitely not Zack Snyder.
It makes sense why they made this documentary.
That's what I was trying to say earlier.
Conspiracy.
So I mean, it's only it's in the tea. I mean, it's in the tea.
It's so obvious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Leona's talking about why haven't we got a trailer? I expect a trailer by December. CCXP. That's the Brazilian Comic-Con. So the film doesn't come out till next July. So it's like almost a year away. So.
Yeah, it's still plenty of time.
Okay, we'll talk about this Comcast room before I close out because this is just wacky. What I guess I haven't seen no report from that. I just hear what people were saying. But I just kind of know if certain deals are really true or not. But Jules, what you came across like a post or something about?
Yeah, I think I had
Comcast deal.
I don't remember exactly how it went. I'm trying to find it. Something about Comcast wanting to partner up with Warner's, and somehow they were going to bring back Snyder and do all kinds of other projects.
So Comcast, just so I'm following you.
Somehow Snyder returned.
Somehow.
just so I'm following you. The Comcast is supposed to make a deal, supposed to be like a DC deal, I guess is what.
Mm-hmm.
And through that deal, they're gonna bring Snyder back.
The deal of all
restore the Snyderverse.
Here it is.
Right.
Just found it.
Okay.
WB has reached a deal with Comcast to continue in a long-term contract. This will give Max additional support with streaming. It's being said that they want to alternate DC shows outside of the DCU, and names like David Ayer and Zack Snyder have been mentioned.
Conveniently. The only two names, right?
Right, exactly. Like,
not Patty Jenkins, right? They wouldn't give you no pop if you said Patty Jenkins.
No, don't let her anywhere superhero related.
So currently right now, Warner Bros. Has no deal with Comcast. They haven't had a previous deal with Comcast. So just the report alone saying it's going to continue something, it has to like exist first, right? To continue. I'm just in basic, just in general terms.
Yeah,
I'm trying
to make it seem like they're going to do the Justice League sequel, or the Batman, the Batfleck universe or something.
Looks like clickbait to me.
It sounds like it. It feels like it. Tastes like it. Walks like it. It's There's no Warner Bros. Deal with Comcast, so I guess that's the first thing. Then people said maybe they mix it up with the deal with Charter, and so I'm like, okay. Let me just kind of say this up front. Like every day I wake up, I get like tons of articles like every single day, like business articles, film studio stuff. I talk with Keith about it. He knows people in the business industry and stuff like that. So there's no Warner Brothers Comcast deal. So let's just kind of put that away. Now some people said maybe he thought it was a Charter deal, which is the cable service. They run Charter Cable. That's for Warner Brothers cable channels. They have a contract with Charter to place their channels in their cable package, right? That has nothing to do with DC, like at all. There's nothing to do with DC. So that report, I don't know how they came up with that. Sounds like a Chat GPT like rumor that people were circulating, and it's like, yo, I'm just saying, just factually, no, there's no deal. So I'll just say that, man, it's no deal. So you're getting James Gunn's Superman, and a lot of people just have to wait and see what that does before we come up with these backup plans that doesn't exist yet. They've made their decision about DC already. But Warner Brothers also is working with Zack Snyder for the 300 prequel and things like that. And I believe Zack Snyder will do DC again. It won't be like these clickbait stuff like how they are saying. It's not going to come about like that. So right now, James Gunn's going to get a shot. I mean, that's I hate to break it to a lot of people with that, but that's what's going to happen. Now, if it fails, then we can have a conversation, but we're a year away from that, so that's where it's at. On that note of crushing hopes, we're going to close this one up. Next week, Jules will bring us another Chat GPT rumor that will.
I'll keep my eye out. My feet is
disconnected. Okay.
But for myself, Sylabdul, Speedy, Jules, I think we're getting a fourth person next week. I don't know. We'll see. Danny, and first off, well wishes to Danny. She's recovering, and she can't be at her computer, too long right now. So, if she's back next week, great. If not, we'll give her a spot away. Shout out to everybody in the chat, SYL Nation, Agatha, Zack Snyder, Penguin. So we got a lot of stuff to watch this week. Until next time. We out.
To SYL Nation.
Stay tuned.
Sylabdul ink through speak true as he bring the news. Coffee talk, stay brew, kick back, get real comfortable. Here to stay, no on delay, make sure I be's informed. On the road, on the go, playing ball on that pavement floor. It's the lifestyle right now, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Guaranteed all week's going to always be on time. That's my word, y'all heard from Il Divino Vega's mouth. What's the words? Much more than what these networks talk about.